name is Navoy Kolosinski. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Economics and Political Science.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Munoz over at the MIPS office.
I'm Marina Milio-Gorsuch. I'm an assistant professor of economics and political science.
My name is Leanne Suki. I'm a librarian here.
I'm Maya. I'm a political science student here at St. Kate's, class of 2021.
Hi, I'm Vince Murphy. I'm an occupational therapy student here at St. Kate's.
My name is Taylor. I'm a double major in Women's Studies and English, and I also work for the Center for Spirituality and Justice.
Hi, my name is Caroline. I'm a senior here at St. Kate's. I'm a philosophy and psychology major.
Hi, my name is Jakayla. I'm a fourth year, and I'm also the assistant coordinator for the MIPS office.
My name is Mandy Yang, and I'm a junior at St. Catherine University.
I am Sharon Rollins, and I work in the Center for Mission at St. Kate's.
Hello, my name is Iman. I am a former student from St. Kate's. I graduated recently, May 2018, and I have been working in campaign throughout this past summer and then this fall up to election day.
My name is Kate Barrett. I'm faculty member in the Department of Occupational Therapy, mission chair for Catholic Identity, and director of the Center for Spirituality and Social Justice.
My name is Lucivo. I am an international relations major, and I'm the weird in between junior and senior right now.
My name's Elizabeth Dunans, and I work in the Center for Community Work and Learning.
I'm Leslie Cruz. I am a senior this year, and I am a double major in financial economics and business admin.
I'm Heidi Anderson Isaacson, and I'm from Residence Life.
Hi, my name is Rita. I am a senior here at St. Kate.
My name is Amy Hamlin, and I am mission chair for liberal arts here at St. Catherine University and also associate professor of art history.
My name is Zainab Abdi, and I am the appointed person for the Civic Engagement Collective Work that was funded by the Student Senate.
I believe in collective action. I believe in the power of collective action, and voting is one way to engage in collective action.
And I vote because it's better to stand for something than to fall for anything.
I think voting really matters to me because so many people have fought for our right to vote, and a lot of people don't have the ability to vote, and so those of us who can vote should really take advantage of our right to vote.
And voting matters to me because I want to make my voice heard.
The people that I vote for are going to be making decisions that affect my life personally.
To me, voting is really important because as someone who's from a number of marginalized communities, the issues that elected officials vote on impact me.
I think it's important to vote because it is a small yet impactful way that you can show your voice in this democracy.
Having the privilege and the right to vote is something that we often take for granted, and I think it's something that is a right we need to exercise.
We need voices to represent us.
I want to have a voice in who we choose.
Voting matters because your voice and concerns should be heard.
It's important, especially for millennials, to vote. You make up 30% of the voting population.
It's an opportunity for you to put forth your voice into someone who you actually want to help you decide how to change what you want to change and how you see the world.
Our voting and our votes are really important for informing who will lead our legislation and policy that impacts us all.
It's my civic duty because a lot of people sacrifice a lot in order to allow us the privilege to vote, and so in order to honor them, we should get to the polls.
As a U.S. citizen from the U.S. territory of Guam, we cannot vote in the U.S. presidential election, and being a college student and living here in Minnesota and still having U.S. citizenship, I was able to take part into the U.S. presidential election in 2016, and I was able to vote.
And I believe that voting matters because democracy is not a spectator sport. It requires the engagement of everyone in the community.
Voting matters for me because I don't have that right to vote.
Sometimes voting is an expression of who you don't support, not necessarily someone who you do support. So it can work both ways. and to keep that in mind.
Vote because change starts with you.
A lot of people don't vote because they're intimidated by it, or they're scared, or it's inconvenient. And I think especially here in Minnesota, it's really important to know that we can vote early, we can vote absentee. Your local polling place, if you're not registered, you can actually show up with your ID and vote even if you're not registered on election day. So it's really easy to vote in Minnesota, and it's not intimidating at all. You can go with a friend if you want. I just think it's so important for people to vote, and it's really easy to vote. And I know a lot of people are scared, but you don't have to be scared. You can do it.
And what I would say to people who don't vote is that the latest statistics I saw said that over 80% of baby boomers vote, but only about 26% of millennials are excited to vote. And I just would say to you, who do you think's gonna speak for you better, a baby boomer or a millennial? So you really should get out and vote.
I would say to people who aren't planning on voting that you really should, because if everyone decides not to vote because they don't think it matters, who's speaking for our country?
It's important for everybody who wants to and can vote to put their voice out there. Even if you haven't voted before or you're not familiar with all the candidates, you can still get out there and vote so that you can be a stakeholder.
Take the time to think about how the elected officials' votes not only impact yourself, but also impact your neighbors.
It's important for you to vote so your voice can be heard.
My advice for people who haven't voted is to make sure that you vote, because these changes will affect you.
To not vote is to hand our power over to someone else who may not share our values.
For those who don't exercise the rights to vote, you should not be complaining when issues that you care about are not addressed at the state capitol.
Last midterm elections, only 20% of you voted.
Why do you want someone to make a decision for you, even though you're going to complain about it later?
If you have access to vote, please, please vote.
Why aren't you voting?
Get out there. It's our privilege, it's our right. There are a lot of people, even in this country, that are still denied the right to vote.
Your voice is not heard, your opinions don't count, and so it's really important to vote to ensure that your opinions and your voice is being heard, because your vote is your voice.
If you're reluctant to vote, I recommend it. There is a palpable sense of energy in the room when you cast your ballot. There's a thrill to voting.
I have just one question. What you will do if you don't have the right to vote?
Your voice counts because you have one, and that's not a fact that we should be taking for granted. And I think that's something that is kind of forgotten a lot of the time.
Your voice counts, and so does your vote.
So your voice counts because we're a representative democracy. Your vote matters, absolutely, and you should make sure that your voice is heard in this election.
Your voice counts because who else is going to speak for you better than yourself?
Your voice counts because there's only one you. Let your voice be heard.
Your voice matters because we need everybody to be part of our democracy.
Your voice counts because through your voice, you are able to make sure that you are creating a safe and healthy community for all of those around you, not just yourself.
Voice counts because women have fought for so long for our right to vote, and your voice matters just as much as everyone else's voice matters, so get out and vote.
Your voice counts because so many people are trying to suppress it, and I want you to let them hear your voice because you do matter. You're an educated person.
Your voice counts because many people have fought for it.
Your voice counts because we're stronger together.
Your voice counts because you're a member of this society and you deserve to be represented.
Your voice counts because you are our future.
Your voice counts because if you don't use it, someone will use it for you, and that shouldn't be happening.
Your voice matters. Make it count with me.
Your voice matters because your opinion matters.
Your voice counts because every vote matters.
Your voice counts because you are impacting your community and supporting the causes that you want to support.
And your voice counts because agency, I believe, is an engine of democracy.
Your voice counts because every single one of you counts for 1,000 people who can't vote.
I will vote. I will most definitely be voting.
Me voy a votar. I will vote.
I'm gonna vote, absolutely. I always vote.
I will be voting.
I will be voting.
I'm going to vote. And I will be voting.
I will be voting.
I will vote.
I will vote.
I will be voting early because I can in Minnesota.
I will vote. I will vote.
I will vote.
Yes, I will vote.
I will vote.
I will vote.
I will vote.
I will support voters.